Hello, 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 and welcome to round 2 here on the TGC Tours Offseason Event 3. And we have no challenge this week because we wanted to take one normal week here. So today we're just going to be enjoying and continuing what we started here in round 1 with a -10. So we will keep the line there at -10. So today again, just very casual, no stress golf. And enjoying this off-season time, and having fun is the key here. So let's go take a look at the conditions we played to today. Pacifico Park here with Matty F is the course, and we go to the Golden Tee. So now we play the full track, 7,500, so much longer than the round 1 is. Pin set is 2, not the most tough one. We go into medium winds coming in from the southeast, default firmness, and moderate speed. So not that bad when it comes to the bounciness, not that bad when it comes to speed, but length is more. So everything is going to be about getting your tempo on your approaches and putting the ball close. And of course, then let's hope the putter catches fire. So let's put the Twitch chat on top of my head. And as we walk to the first tee box, remember to leave a subscription and a thumbs up and a comment for good luck. And here we go. Kimo Chico. Raven. First hole here doesn't really offer much in terms of difficulty. Just make sure you aim correctly and put the ball into the fairway. Like so. Impossible for me too, Kara. Takes a lot of work from 7 minutes to now, first time under 2 minutes. Lovely that. Let's go. I really like this pitching wedge again here. It's going to get to like 154 on its own, and then the wind might play a little bit. So I'm going to put just a knut here of loft, de-loft, and then we punch it through the wind. Looks pretty good. Little baby release, and it's a wonder shot. Bang! We do see break there, so just gotta be courageous and aim for it. Don't low this ball. Here we go. Birdie the first one, so you can birdie every last one of them. Let's go. Yardage-wise here, this gap wedge just has to be the club. It's going to be like 141, but I feel like that wind is going to play 6 to 7. So with a good strike, I feel like this has to be close. Yardage is absolutely on money. A little bit on the high side, but yardage is absolute money there. Interesting line. It is breaking at the beginning quite a lot, but then not so much in the end. So this is difficult to judge. But I feel like the first break is just going to turn it sideways. So I'm going to aim it quite a lot. Right at it. Bang, bang. 2 for 2 to start, which means that here then let's keep the good times rolling with a fairway drive. A little bit too far to the left, so we actually might be bouncing ugly, but should still be on the fairway. It's on the light fairway, light fairway here, so we have to shoot it from the rough, but not the worst. I was quite fast on that tempo, so not the worst. I do feel that with this uphill lie, the way the wind is, and how much it is uphill, I'm going to add just a little bit of loft, and I feel like this should be very decent. Came out further to the right because my swing plane was to the right, but I accept that wholeheartedly. We are on the green and not in danger, so from that horrible place we end up in the end, I accept that wholeheartedly. Break is crazy at the start, and then it kind of stranges out in the last 2 grids, but I feel like the last 2 grids are not going to play much. So I'm going to play this very, very straight up in a way where the last grids are not even breaking. Good read. Really good read. Just a little bit off the swing plane there. Okay, we can't go 3 for 3, but I accept that. I accept that. It was a funky, funky attempt, so we accept that. Let's go get another one on the next one. Interesting proposition here with this 5-iron in hand, so take a little bit of loft into it and then just hit a crazy good shot. So now we end up fast on the left, but now we have the opportunity to bounce right and roll. So we get the bounce, we get the roll, but of course, miss tempo, we are far away from the hole. Let's see if there's ever a chance this is in. Here goes for the culture. Disgustingly good that as well. Disgustingly good roll as well. And let's face it, this is a really difficult hole anyway, so tapping par here, acceptable, but engines has to start. The first par 5 is the 5th here. We have a good opportunity. As long as we get it on the fairway, we have a really good opportunity to score. Definitely reads perfect on my screen. Should pick pop left. Should pick pop left and give us a good roll too. That is exactly where you want to land it. So let's see. Perfect shot. Yards again here just dictate where we have to aim this. This is going to come out at like 230, 235, and then it's going to probably roll all the way down. But I cannot hit this too far left, so here goes. That is nice. There's the bounce. And there's the stop. We love that. We love that. We love that. Yes. Simple proposition here. Put the brakes on. Just make sure it touches the green and doesn't roll anywhere. Except, of course, at the bottom of the cup. So, Dr. Chipinski, report to the reception. After the eagle, more than ever, very important day to get your fairway and keep the momentum rolling. Don't want to be giving away the crazy momentum we had. A little bit slow there, but the wind is going to push it. It's going to give us a really good kick too. So, decent approach. Let's go hit a dart now. This is going to be a funky shot because I have to opt out for the pitching wedge. So I'm going to put a little bit of loft to it to raise it up a little bit higher to make it shorter. And trying to make sure we don't land this ball more than 140-ish. Comes around really nicely. Very acceptable. We end up a little bit too far right because my swing plane was to the right side. But a really nice yardage-wise. Really, really nice. Brakes on first, though it's 5 inches down. So take a good amount off. And then look at your line. Set your line. Send the ball on its way. Be ready to go and pick it up from the bottom of the cup. Like so. Bang, bang. Continuing with the easy drives and simple drives. Hole number 7. Just make sure you get over that hump. And walk behind it. No danger here. Beautiful roll down the hill as well and should stay here. Beautiful. Here we can use the backstop if it gets there. I like the sand wedge with a good amount of loft and a little bit of backspin. I think we can crank this very close to like 130-ish and it should be really nice. And it's 131, which we can say it is 130-ish. Gets a little bit too far from the lie that I misread, but still yardage-wise a really good shot. Really, really good shot. Elevation is 3 inches down, so again, a good amount of... A lot of the break is going to be at the start, so we have to aim a little bit more than I normally would, it being downhill. I presume this to completely teleport to the right. Too much off from the power, so would not gotten in the hole even on the right line. So we take the tap in par here, difficult hole. We'll take the tap in par and run to the next one and be happy with the par there. Hole 8 here, quite interesting. Has to be backspin on for the extra yardage and then hit a good drive over that hump. Slow is going to be dangerous here, but with the backspin on, it might still kick left. If it gets this downhill, it might be saved. Saved by the bounce. Hand up, don't deserve any of that, but every now and then you're going to miss it and still find the fairway. So, hand up, acceptable. Thank you, referee. Yards line up perfectly here again with this lob wedge. I'm going to add just a little bit and a little bit of backspin, and then we're going to send it. This should be very close to pin high here. And it's exactly right pin high at the actual yardage. That we have to accept. That we have to accept. Good shot. Difficult here to read how much it's going to break at the beginning. But since there's guaranteed break in the end, we have to play for the full break. So this is going to be really, really dangerous. Breaks are on too. Middle cup, exactly how I saw it in my eyes. Exactly the same roll. So let's go. 6 through 8. Rounding out the back 9 here is this par 5. So once again, what we do on a par 5, me being the best par 5 player on tour, we take middle fairway and go search for the big birdie here. And by big birdie, I of course mean the big eagle. Let's see what we are left with. A clear good news, bad news situation. Bad news, sideways lie, very difficult to read. Good news is we don't even have to think about any other club. It has to be this. But since I'd rather be on the right side or on the green, we will aim quite far right. I have a feeling this ball might go straight left. There it goes. Good safety play here. Might get a little rollage left. Very, very good safety play there. I don't know if you're ever going to stop that as an eagle putt anyway. So I feel like this is a good landing spot here. Brakes on. Aim to the right. Make sure the ball stops and is never in trouble. Almost still rolled, but we accept that and we tap it in for another birdie. To go -7 in the first 9 holes. Let's go. Let's keep the momentum in the back now. This is looking very nice at the moment. Come on. I still don't really know here on the 10th, should I lay this up or not? I have not laid it up, so let's see if we can be on the fairway. That is as straight as a dart I've hit. That is as straight as a dart I've hit and smack dab in the middle. So that's, as a drive, I enjoy thoroughly. 4 iron in hand. I feel like that wind should play around 20. So I'm going to add just a little bit of loft ski to make sure, and then we will just hit it. This is a really tough shot. So too fast, we're going to end up a little bit on the left side, but we should still be on the green here. 204. So even with that added loft ski, still would have been like 3-4 yards too many. So even with a perfect shot, we would end up quite far. So this right here, now we're just going to play for a safety par here. Then let us commence Operation Saving Private Par. Hit a nice swing plane though, might go in. Acceptable that. Acceptable that. Always a difficult hole, this 10th. So we won't complain about a tapping par here. That's acceptable. Move on to the next one. Come on, laddie. Eagle, of course, in your mind. Every time you step into a par 5 like this where you can reach. So once again, keep to the theme. Make sure you stay on the fairway. Got a little bit of an ugly kick there, but this should still be nice. Acceptable. After a long deliberation, we are going to opt out for a partial 3-wood here, which of course is a legendary difficult shot. So partial here, let's see. Not going to be pretty. Or is it? It might just be, oh, it's too far right. Oh, the swing plane again. But as long as this is on the fairway, I do feel like this is a scoreable situation now. So again, a little bit of break into it and then just send it. Oh, is that ever delicious? Let's tab it in to go 8 through 11. Hell of a chip that was. Yardage-wise, we just have to opt out for this 9-iron, and I'm gonna play it quite far right, and hopefully we hit the green for some sort of a putt here. I would say that we opt out for the right shot there, so I'm a little bit surprised that it got so far, but I know the reasoning is the fast. Almost no break here, but there is still a little bit, so I'm still gonna aim right side of the cup here. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. That's one we stole there. One we stole. This drive is actually quite interesting here because the right side comes to play if you're not careful. So we're going to aim quite in the middle and hopefully we get it to be a little bit further left. So now we are in danger of the full rough here because my swing plane again is a little bit to the right. So now we are in danger of the heavy rough here. And just like that, the little bit of swing plane makes it so that we can never ever survive that. Again, good news, bad news situation here that there is this punch pole situation where we can get the ball as long as we just get it to land somewhere there. I'm going to put a good amount of backspin and a good amount of loft to make it so that it's not too far up the hill. There's the backboard we were supposed to use. Still got way too many yards or way too little yards. We're kind of like in the middle what we were trying to do there. So not an easy putt now, but as you see, there's break all along as there is downhill too. So nothing to do it here but to make your ball travel into the cup. Have to accept that wrong side swing plane on the drive gets us into the rough, and we cannot save the birdie from there. So little heartbreaking part there, but hey, every now and then you're gonna shank. The theme of the par 5. Get your fairway, Frank. Alive and well. Alive and well at the moment, Laddersons. Alive and well. Eagle opportunity up and coming right now. Situation again in its own right quite simple. We just have to let it fly and hope it gets there. The lie is gonna go left. The wind is gonna go left. This is now going to be one exciting shot. One exciting shot. Six feet from the hole, eagle in mind, little left side aim. And 2 points in the card. Huge for the program, that. Enjoyable, 11 through 14. Let's see how far we can push this train now. The bunker here in the middle poses a little bit of a problem, but we have backspin on and it's going a little bit down the hill, so I feel like there's a good chance we can clear the bunker. Oh, wow, we cleared it handsomely. Wow, and got a good bounce down the hill as well. Wow, okay. That's probably never going to be better even if you take a million of those. Downhill lie here a little bit, 68-yard club in hand, so a little bit of backspin, a little bit of loft ski, and then hit it. Just to yardage. Too fast, so it's going to end up a little bit left, but it should be still on yardage. Beautiful. Too far left, but still should be doable here. Again here, almost no break, but there is enough for me to aim right side cup here. Downhill too. Oh. Okay, so that I didn't see. I aimed just a little bit. I even pushed it right. That amount of break in the end, I didn't see. So that's clearly just a mistake on my end. I never saw that much. Not even a little bit. 8 iron here, flush. Perfect. We do love that. We do love that. 3 inches down on an 18-footer, so again, making sure that it's enough break so we don't thunder this ball down the hill that looms behind the hole. Decent amount of aim. And then towards the cup we go. 1 douche more. Looked low. One douche more. Looked low. 458 yards. The wind is a little bit with us, so nothing to do here except for the fairway douche. Classic middle fairway douche. Hopefully it doesn't mega bounce left now. We did get it into this downhill here. Did mega bounce, but not enough. Should be a decent line again. Lob wedge in hand, uphill lie, but a little bit of wind. But this is not going to get there, so I'm going to have to add a good amount of loft to make sure we hit like 117, 116. And 116 we hit on the number, so lovely that. Come on. Very interesting line here again. So same thing, take away power. 99% of the break is going to be in the first grid. So it's going to straighten out very early. What could have been? What could have been? But hey, if we are 2 more than we were supposed to while staying up on the 18th, nothing but 3 thumbs up. Nothing but 3 thumbs up. One last fairway here. Let's go get at it. And that definitely gets it. That definitely gets it. Let's see if we can finish out with 1 more perfect. It's been a round of perfects. Let's see if we can keep on tempo 1 more time. I do be feeling like this 8 iron is absolutely made for this with the uphill lie and everything. So here goes. We couldn't keep on tempo, but this is going to hard body kick it right anyway. So we are on the green, but should have not fasted that, of course. One last dirbler to save the last birdie of the day. I see almost no break. But I do see a little bit on that one middle grid here. So here goes. To go to minus 13. What a tasty way to finish. No bogeys in the card either to go to 59. What a tasty, tasty, tasty little dirbler there to end it all. 3 points more than the ask was. Absolutely freaking smashed it. Yes. Extremely enjoyable. That's played really, really well and had a good amount of fun during that round. So if you had fun too, please consider leaving a subscription to the YouTube channel here. All the information about the Twitch streams is down below in the description. There's a little bit of what we do on Twitch. So check that out. Hit that Twitch a follow as well. And the socials are there as well. Get involved in all the socials. All the Instagrams, the Twitters, all that jazz. Get involved and deepen your connection with the homeboys here in the Golf Nerdism Central. TGCTours.com, that information you can find down below as well. And it's a very, very cool third-party website. So I invite you to come play with us right now. Go make an account and come play. That's it. We will be back tomorrow for round 3 where we will try to keep the momentum going. So the only thing left to do is say thank you so much for watching and your time. I hope you have a great day today and we will see you tomorrow. Now, Mokkio is out. Peace!